Hey everybody, here we are for another roll reveal. This one is a special one. We've got 2022 D Lincoln Cent roll. It's an original bank wrap roll. And this roll's special because this belongs to the same box where there were double die reverses found. And so we're going to open this up and see how many we can find out of here. Let's see who we can find them for. This is reveal number 518. There were two different reveals. I have a second roll for reveal number 519. Make sure you check your invoice to be sure you know which one of the two reveals you are in for this particular issue. Go ahead and get the roll pried open here. I see there's 5, 6 people in here. There's Coin Junkie and Mickey. Hope everybody has luck. I hope this roll is just loaded full of them. That would always be a really nice thing. Alright, there we go. There is our roll. Alright, let's get moving on this and see what happens. Here is coin number 1, which will go to Malcolm. Coin number 1 goes to Malcolm. We're going to look at the obverse on just the first 10 coins to see and be sure that we haven't missed anything on the obverse in earlier searches of rolls of a similar composition, that all have good composure. Okay, this is not one of the double die reverses. When we get to where you're actually going to see the double die reverse, it's going to be very noticeable. Let's get this put in proper focus so that we can see exactly what we're doing. Every one of these has to change just a little bit. Okay. Now, we know what we're looking for. We know what we have to do to find one, so we just do it. This one appears to have some very minor doubling, but I haven't seen enough 2022 Ds to know for sure whether this little extra stretch in the RICA of America is actually hub doubling or not. So I'm going to put this off to the side for now. We'll probably not end up keeping it out. I think there's only one double die reverse in these rolls, and that double die reverse is a nice one. Here is coin number 2, Paul Hampton. Let's see. Not one of the double dies here. Let's check the obverse. Make sure we haven't run into something we haven't seen here. Make sure we get everything covered. You will see some minor spotting on these coins. This is very, very typical for modern coins. Hello, Carl. Alright, so that's coin number 2. Now let's see coin number 3. This one goes to Parvis. He has usually had good luck with us. So, let's see what happens here. There's the obverse. I'm going to go out on a stretch and say this is probably not one of the double dies right here. I have a couple of markers on the obverse for the double die that I have committed to memory. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, we do not have one of the double dies here. And I'm seeing that stretch appearance on the RICA on all of these. So it's probably a hubbing issue. Hey, Malcolm. Alright, let me put this one in the pile and move on to the next coin for Techstar this time. For Techstar. And another one here that I believe is not going to be one of the double dies. Assumption once again correct. Not one of the double dies. Haven't found one yet in this roll, but hey, we're only on the 4th coin, right? Oops. Coin 5, Frostbite. Let's see if we can get one of these for Frostbite. Nope. It's that severe, folks. It's easy to see. Easy peasy to see. Let's check the obverse of this one. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so something I've learned from just going through these coins is that the slight extra thickness you think you see on the reverse is there on all of them. Still probably not one of the double dies. I'll share the marker with you as soon as we see one. If it works. Okay, that is not one of them. Number 7 now. Number 7 goes to Mr. Patillo. Let's just check the obverse first. And this could be one of them. No, I don't think it is. No. This is not one of them. And correctly, this is not. Some things are showing some interest here for a possible minor double die. No, I don't think so. It had to show a little bit of separation on those lower serifs of those letters. And it's just really, it's got the thickness, but I don't see any separation at all. And it's not on the upper half either. That makes it even worse. I just can't call it. Not on that. So, another knot. Coin number 7. Let's look at coin number 8 now. Crispy. I have to get this back in focus. This is, hey, there we go. I think we have a double die. I think we got one of the double die reverses here. You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Oh, here she is. You see that? See that right there? Can you see that right there? This is sweet. Look how much separation there is in those serifs and states. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Just look at it. We have a stretch on that A right there. You've got serif going from right here all the way across to right here. That much. It's supposed to be a pointed serif. That's thick. You see the trails coming off of the designer initials on the right side here, and the left side initials are extra thick. Yeah, we've definitely got one of the double dies right here. Now, what I was going to show you as an obverse marker that works, because I knew this was a double die before I flipped the coin, and the reason how I knew. Look at that little die gouge on the inside of the 0 of the date right there. Everybody's got that same die gouge listed, but there's also a die dot right up here under the last T of trust right here. Those have so far shown on every single coin I have seen of this die. So congrats to Mickey, you've got one. Or not Mickey, Crispy. Congrats to Crispy, you've got one. Got a double die reverse there. Let's go on to Farm Dogs coin number 9 and see if we have one here. Does not appear so. There's one with a, looks like a needle coming out of its throat. That's a die gouge for sure. This is not one of the double dies. Nope. Normal coin. Hey, Cookie. That one's for Farm Dog. Let's check the next one here. Coin number 10 for Ant. This is the last one I'll be checking on the obverse first. This is not the die gouge. This is warts. And up here I don't have the die dot under the T. It should be real heavy and very fine. Very small but very heavy. So we do not have one of the double dies here. No, sir. All right. Yes, Eric. We did find one. Coin number 8. This is coin number 10. And we're just now getting into where I'm not going to be checking the obverses, so make it a lot faster. Taco John. Does he get one? Yes. Taco John gets one right here. That man, that is sweet. Nice. So here's one for Taco John. Number 12 now. Number 12, Crispy. And Crispy does not get one this time. Does not get one this time. My figure on these is once we can get some of them graded 65 or better, they're going to be $25 to $30 double dies and could actually go up from there. There's another one right there. Blam. Okay, I guess I can tell you now. The average on these with regard to the person who initially found them and sent these rolls, who I will not disclose without his permission, the average per roll is roughly 12. Average number per roll. So this is 3 out of 13 coins. Number 14 now, Roger. Roger does not get one here. Another normal reverse. So we got one for Crispy, one for Taco, one for Cookie. I'm not sure whether it's early production or not because we're already finished with 2022, so this could have been any time of the year these were produced. I don't know much about their distribution at this point, although I do know all the major sources have it listed. Given that all the major sources have it listed, it can't be rare enough that there's only one or two of them out there. Looks almost like it could be a dropped letter. I don't know of another A of that shape and size anywhere on this coin, though, unfortunately. So it's probably not a drop letter. It's probably just a hit or a minor struck through. Yeah, Cookie, you got one of them. You got one of them. We'll find more of them in the roll. Okay, but this one was not one, and that's for Carl. All right, number 16. To Techstar now. Let's see what Techstar gets. Not one of the double dies, although this coin is interesting. No, it's just the lighting. Yep, it's just the lighting. The doubling disappeared as I turned the coin around. I don't know, folks. We may have something here. I'm definitely going to push this one to the side and take a look at it again. I'll take a look at this one after the reveal to see whether for sure we do or do not have anything. I can't really discern it right now looking at a screen. Here's one for Crispy. Let's see what Crispy gets. Is it one of the double dies? No, not this one. Not with the doubling we've been looking for. $18 now. One for Ant. Let's see if Ant gets one of the big double dives. Nope. Not one there either. Hey, look at it this way, you're all getting at least an uncirculated 2022D. At least. This one's from Mark. And Mark gets a double die. There we go. Look how massive that is. Look at this angle right here. With the lighting I have. It's just wicked. Really, really nice. Yes. Die cracks along the top of the shield are extremely common. These coins specifically show this mark at the top. but there are a lot of them that have a mark. So if you just say that there's a crack above the PLU of E pluribus unum, it's like, so what? That's normal, almost, you know? It's like so many of them out there. But Mark gets one of the double dies. Who's next? Carl again. Try for Carl this time, see what we can get. And this is not one of the double dies for Carl, unfortunately. Now 21, Frostbite. Frostbite, what do we see on Frostbite's coin? We see a double die, there it is. Very strong doubling. Kind of sort of a spotty coin, but double die nonetheless. There we go. There's another one. Now coin number 22, Mickey. And for Mickey, we get a normal coin. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, normal coin for Mickey. Coin number 23 now. 23, Paul. What are we going to see out of number 23? Normal coin. Another normal coin. Number 24 now, Taco John. Taco John. Let's see what we get for Taco John. Are we going to get one of the double dies or no? This is one of the double dies. You can see my little die gouge on the inside of the 0 right there. On the left side of the inside of the 0, there should also be a heavy die dot under the T of trust. And there it is, right there. Right there, center of the screen. Right there, I'll circle it for you. Right there. So we're going to see a nice double die here. This is that die pair. And boom, there it is. So bam, Taco John gets one here. And we are almost halfway through the roll, and we have 6 of them. So the average of 12 per roll has so far tended to work on the first half of the roll here. First half of the roll, 6 double dice. We've had 6 of them. Not on this coin. That one goes to Frostbite. Now number 26. Number 26 for Mr. Patillo. What do we have for Mr. Patillo? It is not a double die. Not one of the big double dies. $27. $27, Roger. What does Roger get? No. Not one of the big double dies. Not that time. Coin number 28. Now, 28 belongs to Richard. Richard, what do we get for Richard? Is it? Is it? Where's the coin? There it is. And it is not. Although I do still believe some of these that I'm seeing are minor double dies. I don't I don't doubt that, but I can't really confirm it right now. It's just the big ones that I know for sure are, because it'd take a blind man not to be able to see this. Farm Dog does not have one of the double dies here. Coin 30, Cookie. Okay, Cookie did not get one here. $31, Mark. Yay! Mark gets one. There we go. You can see those serifs doubled way up inside the letters. So Mark gets one. What do you mean you must be blind, Sandigger? Are you not seeing the doubling? Mickey. Mickey for his next shot. And his next shot turns out to be no. No. Coin 33 now. Parviz. Back to Parviz. And Parviz gets one right there. Boom. Double die. Oh, well, I mean, this is very likely one die production out of hundreds of dies used at the Denver Mint would mean that your chances of finding one of these in any given roll is going to be pretty small. Good, number 34, back to Roger again. We'll see what Roger gets. See if maybe he gets one this time. Yes, this is one. Right there, big doubling on the serifs. There you go. Sweetness. All right, Roger got one. Let's see number 35 now. Coin number 35 from Mark. Back to Mark for another shot. And it is not one. Not the double die we're looking for. How about number 36 now, Paul? Let's see what we can get for Paul. Is it? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? And it is not. All right. Next up, coin number 37, Carl. Carl. Let's see what Carl gets. Not one of the double dies. Not one of them there. Now 38. Coin number 38, this one for Malcolm. Malcolm. No. Not one of the double dies. That the error run. What error run? Sandigger. Farm Dog. Not one on this coin. Dabama. Number 40. Doug. Oh, double dice are not errors. That's what confused me. Double dies are die varieties, not errors. They're not considered errors. Errors are a different classification than these. That's why I was confused a bit. Wasn't all the way through the year's coins. I'm not sure what you're implying. Most of the time, dies, double dies, any die, is only going to last a day or two in production. There's another one. There we go. This one's for Malcolm. Really nice double die there. Yeah, the die's life is a day, maybe 2 days, period. All of the coins minted by a double die are going to come out easily inside of a week's period of time. Never mind the other 51 weeks out of the year. That's why they're scarce. Heck, if you could run a double die through an entire half a year, you'd have over 1 billion of them. That doesn't happen. Here's number 43. One for Paul. Paul, what do we get? Not one of the double dies, unfortunately. What are we seeing here? Okay. Number 44, Taco John. Let's see what we have here. Bam, there's another one. Another double die right there. That's for Taco John. That's pretty awesome. We've got, I think we've got our 12 now, or more than 12. So this is an above average producing roll. Here's one for Carl. Carl gets not a double die. It's not funny how chance mixes them into the rolls. I'm having trouble with my conversational English today. All right, coin for Mickey. Coin number 46. And Mickey does not get one here. Does not get one there. Number 47. Ant. Let's see what Ant gets with coin 47. It is one of the double dies. Right there, coin number 47. So Ant gets one. Number 48. Parviz again. Boom. Parviz gets another one. Here we go. Awesome. We are on a roll. See if we can roll this all the way out. Carl, number 49, does he get one? No. And I was really hoping for Carl, too. I was hoping for a lot of people that aren't going to end up with one, actually. We have a triplicate. I think we have at least one duplicate. Techstar last coin in the roll. I will tell you that I saw one on the end coin of one of these rolls. It might have been this one. This was an ender. It was facing tails out. And it is one of the double dies. So there we go. Techstar gets one of them. That puts our grand total in the roll at 12. So I said we were averaging 12 per roll, and here it is. Here are your recipients of the double die. Crispy, Taco, Cookie, Mark, Frostbite, Taco, Mark, Parviz, Roger, Malcolm, Taco, and Techstar. So that's who gets one of the double dies out of this roll. If you guys will give me about 5, maybe 10 minutes to get set up, I'll bring up the other one and we will go to the other roll and get ourselves involved in another 2022 pull for die varieties. I appreciate it, folks. I'll see you in just a few.